Welcome back, everybody, to another deep dive. Today, we're going to be exploring some really interesting source material.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
an audio source, and it's from May 24, 2016.
Okay.
And the speaker is a Dr. William B. Mount.
All right.
And this one is pretty interesting. It's got some really out there claims.
Oh, wow.
But that's what we do here on the deep dive. So
Yeah.
I'm excited. This one's got a massive object moving on the ocean floor.
Oh, wow.
We've got potential alien bases,
Mm.
even a 1962 U.S.-Russian landing on Mars,
Really?
all in this one audio source.
Wow. That's a lot to unpack.
Yeah, so it's going to be a fun one.
I'm intrigued already. It's amazing how this source just throws in real world events with just completely out there speculation.
Right.
It's like a window into a very particular mindset.
Yeah.
A way of seeing the world that might seem strange to a lot of people,
Yeah.
but obviously resonates with some people.
Yeah, and that's what we're here to do, is unpack it. You know, try to figure out, why is he saying this? Is there any truth to it? What's going on here?
Exactly. Let's dive in.
Okay, so Dr. Mount kicks things off
Mm.
by basically telling his listeners, hey, you guys need to be prepared.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's talking about stocking up on food, water, ammunition, even
Whoa.
communication equipment. Like, he's anticipating some major societal collapse.
Yeah, like a breakdown of society as we know it.
Yeah, and he even mentions the Bank of London and the Boston Federal Reserve Bank going down.
Really?
Yeah, and large accounts being taken down by Anonymous.
Oh, wow.
So it's like he's trying to paint this picture of, hey, guys, things are not good. Things are going to get really bad really soon.
So it's interesting how he connects these seemingly unrelated events to kind of build that narrative of instability and uncertainty.
Right.
And we see this a lot with groups that are really concerned about economic collapse or just major social upheaval.
Yeah.
It's a way to make sense of events that feel out of control and to find patterns where maybe there aren't any.
Exactly. So he's setting up this backdrop of impending doom.
Yeah.
And then he throws in some really interesting curveballs.
Okay.
He claims there were assassination attempts on both Donald Trump and Barack Obama.
What?
Yeah, thwarted by the Secret Service
Wow.
and the Russian KGB, respectively.
I mean, where's he even getting this information?
Yeah, it's unclear. He doesn't really give any sources.
Okay.
But he also suggests a potential nuclear strike by Putin against China, Russia, Iran, Syria, and North Korea.
It seems like he's just throwing out every global threat he can possibly think of.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's
Yeah.
definitely what's going on here?
Yeah, it's important to think about the context of 2016. I mean,
Right.
there were certainly tensions in international relations.
Yeah.
But to attribute these specific actions or
Right.
motivations to world leaders without any evidence is misleading.
Exactly.
It's important to separate informed analysis from just pure speculation.
Yeah. So then he talks about this UN broadcast about high levels of radiation stopping time,
Oh, wow.
potentially leading to a rebuilding of Earth under the rule of Lucifer.
Okay.
And then he ties this back to the 2 Gemini full moons.
Really?
Yeah. Happening in May, June 2016, economic collapse, and the potential for nuclear war culminating on the Cancer solstice, June 21st.
Wow. This part's interesting from a sociological perspective.
Okay.
You see a lot of these astrological interpretations
Yeah.
and anxieties about these global catastrophes.
Right.
He's creating this narrative of impending doom and transformation,
Right.
but drawing on all these different cultural beliefs.
Yeah, he's taking pieces from all different belief systems and just kind of throwing them all together
Yeah, exactly.
into this one big apocalyptic tapestry. So we've got assassination attempts,
Yeah.
nuclear threats, radiation stopping time, Lucifer running the show. And now are we moving on to aliens?
It seems so. He
Ah.
claims to have all these images of alien bases.
Oh.
Yeah, on the moon and Mars. And he insists that they're definitely not doctored by NASA.
The classic NASA cover-up.
Yeah,
But how do we even know if these images are real? Anyone can manipulate images.
that's true. It's crucial to be skeptical, especially with visual evidence.
Yeah.
Without analysis from experts, it's impossible to really determine if they're authentic.
Right.
And to just say, oh, that unusual formation is definitely aliens without any scientific backing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a bit of a leap of faith.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you've got to take those with a grain of salt.
Definitely.
But then he drops another bombshell.
Okay.
A possible underwater UFO discovered between Finland and Sweden.
Really?
Yeah. Found by a treasure hunter, investigated by divers.
Okay.
Both Russia and the U.S. told each other to stay away.
Oh, wow. This is starting to sound like an episode of The X-Files here.
Right. So,
But it definitely plays into that government cover-up narrative.
yeah.
Hidden knowledge about extraterrestrials.
Ex-
And it really taps into that distrust of like official sources, you know, that feeling of I need to find an alternative explanation.
Right. And then speaking of hidden knowledge, he mentions Admiral Byrd's expedition to Antarctica
Okay.
and claims that there are 9 secret bases on the continent.
Really?
Yeah, off limits to anyone within 150 miles.
Wow.
And he even references Eisenhower's alleged 1954 meeting with extraterrestrials at Muroc Air Force Base, which is now Edwards Air Force Base.
Yeah, or Antarctica has always been like a breeding ground for conspiracies.
Yeah.
You know, fueled by its remoteness.
Yeah.
Claims about hidden bases and ancient civilizations.
Right.
Even portals to other dimensions, usually without any substantial evidence.
Right. Okay, so then he claims there was a joint U.S.-Russian landing on Mars in 1962.
Wait a minute. What?
Yeah.
In 1962?
Using alien technology.
Hold on.
And there's supposedly footage of this,
Okay.
which he says is often taken down and re-uploaded on YouTube by American and Russian sources.
1962. That seems a little far-fetched even for a conspiracy theory.
I know. It's a lot.
It is. But if we zoom out a little bit,
Okay.
we see that recurring idea that these huge technological advancements,
Yeah.
particularly in space,
Right.
are influenced or even controlled by extraterrestrial forces.
Yeah.
It's like this belief that humanity's progress isn't entirely our own, you know, that we're being guided or manipulated by some outside force.
So we've got assassination attempts, nuclear threats, aliens, secret bases,
yeah,
and a hidden Mars landing.
that's a lot to process.
It is.
And we haven't even gotten to that massive object moving across the ocean floor,
Right.
leaving that trail in its wake.
What could it be? And why would anyone want to hide it?
Yeah, that's the question.
Right. That's a good one.
It is. It taps into that fascination we all have with the ocean,
Yeah.
this realm that we've barely explored,
Right.
you know, making it just perfect for speculation.
Okay. So are we ready? Are we ready to take the plunge into the ocean depths?
Let's do it.
Okay. Let's dive into the next part of this deep dive and see what we can uncover about this massive object moving across the ocean floor.
Sounds good. Okay, so this mysterious object on the ocean floor.
Right. So let's talk about that.
Yeah, Dr. Mount says it could be the size of Guam, moving along the Queen Charlotte Trough.
Okay. The Queen Charlotte
Yeah.
Trough.
It's a deep underwater valley off the coast of Canada.
Okay.
And it's seismically active.
So like earthquakes and stuff.
Exactly. Lots of underwater volcanoes, dramatic landscapes.
It's not a boring place.
Not at all. Lots of canyons, underwater mountains.
Wow. And this thing's carving a path through all that.
That's what he's saying.
Okay. So what does he think this thing is?
He claims it's not natural,
Okay.
even suggests it could be on rollers.
Rollers. Like it's moving on purpose.
That's his speculation. And of course, he adds the conspiracy twist.
Oh, I bet I know what it is.
Google Earth has obscured the area,
Yeah. Covering it up.
adding a layer of ocean to hide the object.
Classic.
Yeah.
But wouldn't something that massive be hard to hide?
You'd think so, right?
I mean, we've got satellites underwater exploration.
That's true. Think about Google Earth.
Yeah.
Anyone can use it to see the Earth's surface.
Exactly. It's not exactly a secret.
And sure, images can be manipulated,
Mm.
but a cover-up that big
Right.
seems pretty far-fetched.
Wouldn't someone have noticed? Scientists? Researchers?
It would be hard to keep quiet,
Right.
you'd think. But that's the thing about these claims.
Yeah. What is it?
They make you question what's possible. They
Mhm.
make you doubt the official story.
Okay, so let's say for a second, there's a giant thing moving around down there.
Okay. Hypothetically,
What's it doing?
Dr. Mount doesn't really say.
Of course not.
But it's fun to think about.
It is? They're like looking for something? Building something? Is it trying to tell us something?
He doesn't give us any answers, but it plays into that fascination with the deep ocean.
Right.
It's like this unknown world full of mystery and maybe a little bit of fear.
Yeah, like I love the ocean, but I'm also kind of terrified of it.
Right. It's vast and powerful.
We've barely explored any of it.
Exactly. So it's the perfect place for these kinds of stories.
Okay. So we've got this thing in the ocean,
Right.
and then he moves on to, what was it? Underground Mysteries?
Oh, yeah. Diego Garcia.
He actually dismisses those claims.
Really?
Says the underground bases there were painted in by NASA.
To throw people off the scent.
Yeah. like a distraction.
Interesting. So he's acknowledging some conspiracy theories,
He is.
but debunking others.
It's almost like he's saying, don't believe everything you hear, but definitely believe me.
So how do we know which ones to believe?
That's the tough part.
Right.
He's picking and choosing. It makes you wonder, what's his agenda?
And then he points to a different spot.
Yeah, just north of Diego Garcia.
Saying there's an underground city there.
Visible on satellite imagery.
Okay. So some conspiracies are real and some are fake.
It's like a maze of mirrors.
Yeah.
You don't know what's real and what's a reflection. How do we even figure this out?
That's where critical thinking comes in.
Yeah.
You got to evaluate information, look at different perspectives, be wary of anyone who says they have all the answers.
So should we be skeptical of this underground city?
I mean, if it's really visible on satellite imagery.
Right. Wouldn't other people have seen it?
You'd think so.
Oh.
Unless there's some big cover-up.
He doesn't say who's behind it.
No. But he implies there are powerful forces at work.
Controlling the information.
Shaping our reality.
Okay, so we've got the ocean thing, the underground city.
Right.
And then he brings up the CIA UFO files.
Those are a good deal.
And he wonders why they were released.
What's the motive?
He even suggests a secret space war is happening.
Oh, wow.
Mentions a Russian meteorite warning.
Okay.
And footage of exploding fireballs.
He doesn't think those were natural.
Nope. He's connecting the dots.
Even if the dots are really far apart.
Taking all these things.
And building a narrative.
Hidden truths. Secret agendas.
Aliens controlling everything.
It's like he's found all the pieces of a puzzle.
And they all fit perfectly.
Even if some of the pieces don't really belong.
That's confirmation bias.
Right. Looking for things that confirm what you already believe.
Even if there's no real evidence.
So how do we get past that?
How do we think critically?
Especially with all these UFOs and government conspiracies.
It's tough, but we have to try.
Okay, so what's next? Where do we go from here?
I think we need to keep digging.
Into Dr. Mount's claims.
Yeah. Be curious, but also cautious.
Open to new ideas?
Yeah.
But skeptical.
Exactly.
Wow, we've talked about a lot.
Yeah, this has been a wild one.
It really has. So much to think about. Assassination attempts, nuclear threats, aliens, secret bases. I mean...
And don't forget that thing moving across the ocean floor.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's like Dr. Mount took everything that could possibly make people anxious and just threw it all together.
He did. He really tapped into some of those like deep-seated fears and anxieties.
Yeah. So as we kind of wrap this up, what stands out the most to you?
You know, for me, I think it's the power of a good story.
Interesting.
Like, regardless of whether any of this is true.
Right.
Dr. Mount's a really good storyteller.
He is. He knows how to weave a narrative.
Yeah, he takes these little bits of information, often out of context.
Yeah.
And creates this, like, captivating story that people want to believe.
It's like he's giving people an explanation. A way to make sense of a world that feels really complicated.
Exactly. And that's why critical thinking is so important.
Right.
Especially now.
With so much information out there.
Yeah, we're bombarded with information all the time.
Right. And not all of it is true.
And it's hard to know what to trust.
So how do we know what's real?
Well, we have to be able to evaluate information.
Okay.
Look for credible sources.
Right.
And be aware of biases and agendas.
Don't just believe everything you hear.
Exactly. Question everything.
It's easy to get caught up in a good story, especially if it confirms what you already believe.
Right. We all want to feel like we understand the world.
Yeah. And it's comforting to have simple explanations.
But the world is complex. There aren't always easy answers.
And sometimes the truth is a lot more complicated than we want it to be.
It is. And that's okay. But we have to be willing to look for it.
Yeah, Dr. Mount, he keeps talking about things that can be verified.
Oh, yeah. Like Google Earth.
The Queen Charlotte Trough.
He seems to be encouraging people to investigate for themselves.
Right, to do their own research.
Which is actually a good thing.
I think so, too. We have the tools to check things out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Google Earth is a powerful tool.
You can explore the world from your computer.
Look at satellite imagery.
See things for yourself.
So to everyone listening, we encourage you to do that.
Don't just take our word for it.
Or Dr. Mount's word for it.
Do your own research. Look at the sources.
Think critically.
Be curious, but be skeptical.
That's the most important thing.
Right. It is the most valuable part of this whole process.
Is learning to think for ourselves.
To question, to explore, to be open to new ideas, but also to be discerning.
So on that note, I have one last question for you.
Okay.
And for everyone listening. Dr. Mount spent a lot of time talking about this massive object moving across the ocean floor.
Yeah. A very mysterious object.
What if it's real? What if it's really down there?
That's a big what if.
It is.
Yeah.
But what could it be doing? What does it mean?
It's a question that really pushes us to think outside the box.
To consider things we don't understand.
To acknowledge the vastness of the unknown.
And maybe to question everything we thought we knew.
It's a good place to leave things, don't you think?
I do. I think so. We've explored some really strange ideas in this deep dive.
We have, but that's what makes it so interesting.
Right. There's always more to learn, more to explore, more to question.
And that's the beauty of it.
It is. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
It's been a pleasure.
We'll see you next time.